Harrison runs it.
It's tough to be a young guy on a losing team, boy. It's just hard to develop.
Foul committed by Donovan Mitchell, number 3.
Donovan picks up the foul inside out. Crowder will come in for Favors at the 7:03 mark, and the Jazz leading by 19. Booker. I mean, Chriss put that ball back on his waist and could not finish.
Could that be a Shaq in the fold? What was that?
Come on now. Out of here. Ingles has to hold back Marquese Chriss. Cheap shot after cheap shot. Rickey's mouthpiece just exploded out of his mouth. And Quinn Snyder's out there. So is Jay Triano trying to settle things down. Dudley just lost his mind.
Well, Chriss lost his mind too. Both these guys should be out of here. What is Marquese Chriss thinking?
I don't know.
20 years old, Buller. Just acting a fool.
We're going to send the teams back to the bench. I'll tell you, Joe Ingles was one of the first players there. He's upset.
Watch after the play here. Chriss goes down.
Just a cheap shot on Rickey.
Well, Dudley first was involved. And then Chriss came to finish it off. You see the Jazz, all the Jazz players, Ingles.
Joe's hot.
Well, they're all backing their teammate. Crowder's involved. Watch Dudley here. Push.
He nearly took down Justin Van Dyne, the official, 64 there. Triano's out there. Ingles is pushing away Marquese Chriss.
You see the security trying to get it together.
Yeah, that man there holding Ingles, and Jay Crowder is a security guard.
Watch the whole
for the
thing.
Suns.
Watch the whole thing here. He goes up, missing the shot.
No one touched him.
Watch Dudley here. Comes in, he just hits Rubio. I mean, for no reason. And then you see Chriss retaliate.
The only thing I see in this replay is that Rickey went back to play and jumped over Marquese Chriss. I mean, just to go play ball. That's it. Folks, this may take a while. This may take a while.
Watch Dudley. He just goes and pushes and shoves Rubio. That's tossable. And then this is definitely tossable.
Joe comes in. Crowder's there. And then just a slew of security comes in.
The good news is I don't think any Jazz member did anything wrong. Even Joe Ingles, he didn't shove anyone. He didn't do anything. Gobert, they're all pretty calm. They shouldn't penalize any Jazz player here. Crowder keeping his cool. He's talking.
Now the officials taking a look, the replays. I think Trav in the truck is going to try to look at this one moment, and maybe this is what upset Marquese Chriss, but Rickey got back on the floor, and he was down, so he jumped over him.
Well, I just don't see anything what the Jazz players did that I can honestly say, you know, they did anything in the wrong here. Again, this is a basketball play. Watch Chriss pick and roll. He goes up. There's no foul here. He just misses it.
Right here, watch Rickey.
Yeah, he goes over to get the ball.
Now watch this. Yeah, he just jumped over to get the ball.
Rubio didn't do anything. He jumped over his feet. And then Chriss didn't like it for some reason. You know, I go back to the frustration factor that this defense, it is so frustrating to play against the Utah Jazz. They take away a lot of what you want to do.
I'll tell you, Joe is taking 1, 2, 3 security guards to try to hold him back.
Well, it's not holding it back because Joe Ingles goes right up to Chriss right after this, right? There's no one holding Joe Ingles back. Here comes Joe right in, and Joe does a great job of not losing his composure. Look at the bottom right here. No punches, no pushes, just everything was under control there.
Triano was trying to be peacemaker as well. Wow. Wow, wow.
You know, Bowler, it's just when you have 19 wins and you're just
agreed.
You're second to the last place.
You lost 17 of 18. Your last win was at Memphis. I'm speaking of the Phoenix Suns.
But that is how people get hurt. When you don't see something coming in a blatant push. You know, luckily Rubio's okay, but
this looks like a long list.
I can't stand dirty plays like this. Can't stand it.
All right, we're hearing that Dudley and Chriss both will be tossed down.
Absolutely.
Flagrant twos.
And there'll be a fine coming their way. At least for Chriss.
I'm not sure I've heard anything yet with the Jazz. Here we go.
Jared Dudley. Flagrant foul, penalty 2. He is ejected from the game. A technical foul on Donovan Mitchell and Joe Ingles and Marquese Chriss. And Chriss is ejected as well.
So Donovan Mitchell and Joe Ingles both hit with technical fouls, but 2 Phoenix Suns are gone, Dudley and Chriss.
I totally agree with the ejections of Chriss and Dudley. I can't really agree with Ingles and Mitchell. They're sticking up for the teammate. What are you supposed to do? I don't know why they got technicals. And Chriss just misses it. The air balls are done. Here's the push from Dudley. Yes, absolutely, gone. Chriss comes by, should be gone. And then Joe Ingles, he goes in, but that's what you're supposed to do. He's trying to, like, calm it. And I don't know where Donovan picks up his technical foul. Maybe he left the bench. No, he was on the court. I don't see where Donovan got his tee. Is Donovan in?
Yeah, he was down on the baseline. The technical foul, Booker, good. Let's see, Joe. He's waving night-night.
I'm a lip reader, but I can't go there.
Rickey Rubio shooting the flagrant
I just,
foul.
Bowler, there's just no place in the game for that kind of stuff.
I'll tell you, the emotions run high.
You reach the NBA level, you better be ready to play.
Yeah, we do apologize with the language you may have heard and witnessed tonight, but it is what the emotions, boiled. I mean, the lid popped, basically. It popped off. Let's see if we can get back to some basketball. 6:55 left. The crowd still.
I'm shocked that Rubio remained so calm.
Yeah.
That would have flared me up a little bit, I think.
He took 2 wicked hits.
And his mouthpiece came out.
Yeah.
Hit so hard.
Rickey's in the paint. Step back shot. There you go. That's the way you answer. And say, all right, it didn't shake me. There's 12 points on the night with 8 assists for Rubio.